Right now, somewhere in your brokerage account, your stocks are just sitting there. Maybe your cash is sitting there too, and every single day that passes, those assets are doing absolutely nothing for you. They are not working, they are not earning, they are just there. What if I told you there is a way to make those same stocks and that same cash generate income for you every single week, without selling a single share, without taking on massive risk, and without needing to be a Wall Street trader to understand it? That is exactly what we are going to break down today. This video is for anyone who has heard the word options and immediately felt their eyes glaze over. It is for anyone who knows options exist but has no idea how real people actually use them to make money consistently. And it is especially for anyone who has never understood what premium is, because that one word is the key to everything we're about to talk about. Once you understand premium, the whole game changes. Let us start there. What is premium? When you buy something from a store, you pay a price and you get a product. Simple. Options work differently. When someone buys an options contract from you, they are paying you for the right to do something in the future. The right to buy your stock at a certain price, or the right to sell stock to you at a certain price. And the price they pay you for that right is called the premium. That money comes out of their account and goes directly into yours the moment the trade is placed, not at the end, not if something happens. Right now, immediately. It is yours to keep no matter what. Think of it like renting out a parking spot. You own the spot. Someone pays you $50 a month for the right to park there. Whether they park there every day or never show up, that $50 is yours. You collected it up front. That is premium. Now here is the part most people do not understand. To sell options, you need collateral. You cannot just sell contracts out of thin air. The two most common ways to do this are covered calls and cash-secured puts, and the collateral you use is either stock you already own or cash you already have sitting in your account. Let us talk about covered calls first. Say you own 100 shares of Apple. Apple is sitting there in your account. It might go up, it might go down. Right now, it is not generating any income for you. It is just sitting there. A covered call lets you sell someone else the right to buy your Apple shares at a specific price before a specific date. In exchange for that right, they pay you premium right now. Here's a real example. Let us say Apple is trading at $175. You sell a covered call with a strike price of $180, expiring in 30 days. For that contract, you collect $150 in premium. That cash hits your account today. Now, one of three things happens by expiration. First, Apple stays below 180. The contract expires worthless. You keep your shares and you keep the $150. You do it again next month. Second, Apple goes up and crosses 180. The buyer exercises their option, you sell your shares at 180, and you still keep the premium you already collected. You made money on the stock appreciation plus the premium. Third, Apple drops. You still own your shares, and the $150 in premium you collected softens the blow. It does not eliminate the loss, but it reduces it. The key insight here is that your existing stock, your collateral, is doing the work. You are not buying anything new. You are not putting up more money. You are renting out the upside potential of shares you already own. Now let us talk about cash-secured puts. A cash-secured put is the other side of this coin. Instead of using stock as your collateral, you use cash. And instead of selling someone the right to buy from you, you are selling someone the right to sell stock to you at a specific price. Here is how that works. Let us say you have been watching Netflix. It is trading at $600 and you would love to own it, but not at $600. You would buy it at $560. Instead of just waiting and hoping it drops, you sell a cash-secured put with a strike of $560, expiring in 30 days. You collect, let us say, $200 in premium immediately. Now again, one of a few things happens. If Netflix stays above $560 by expiration, the put expires worthless. You never had to buy the stock. You just collected $200 for agreeing that you would. If Netflix drops below $560, you get assigned, meaning you buy 100 shares at $560. But remember, you collected $200 in premium, so your real cost basis is actually $558 per share. You bought a stock you already wanted at a price you already liked at a slight discount. The cash sitting in your account is your collateral. It is there either way. The only question is whether you collect income while it waits or let it sit doing nothing. This is the concept that took me a long time to fully grasp. You are not speculating on direction. You are not betting on whether a stock goes up or down. You are using assets you already have, stock you already own or cash you already hold, and you are generating income on top of them. It is one of the few strategies where you get paid whether you are right or wrong, as long as you pick reasonable strikes. Now let us talk about the tools that make you better at this. These are called the Greeks, and you do not need to memorize all of them today. You just need to understand the ones that actually matter when you are selling options. Delta is the most important one for sellers. Delta tells you the probability that an option will expire in the money, meaning the probability that the buyer of your contract will actually use it. A delta of 30 means roughly a 30% chance the option finishes in the money and a 70% chance it expires worthless and you keep the premium. When you are selling options, you generally want to sell low delta contracts. Something in the 20 to 35 delta range gives you a strong statistical edge in your favor. This is how you pick your strike price, not by gut feeling, by delta. Theta is your best friend as a seller. Theta measures how much an option loses in value every single day just from time passing. Every day that goes by, the option you sold is worth a little less. That is money moving from the buyer back toward you. Sellers love Theta because they are on the right side of time decay. Time is working for you. The longer you hold a sold option that is not in trouble, the more it decays in your direction. Vega is the one to watch when markets get volatile. Vega measures how sensitive an option's price is to changes in implied volatility. When the market gets nervous and implied volatility spikes, options become more expensive. That actually works in your favor as a seller. High implied volatility means higher premiums you can collect. Many experienced sellers specifically look for stocks with elevated implied volatility so they can collect more premium. There is a metric called IV rank that tells you how high current volatility is compared to the past year. When IV rank is high, premiums are fat. That is when selling is most attractive. Gamma is the one to respect, especially as expiration gets close. Gamma measures how quickly delta changes. Near expiration, small moves in the stock can cause big swings in the option's value. This is why many sellers close their trades before expiration rather than riding them all the way out. You already have most of the profit locked in, and gamma risk increases the closer you get to the end date. Here is the mindset shift that ties everything together. When most people think about the stock market, they think about picking winners, buying the right stock at the right time. That is a gambler's approach. You are trying to predict the future. When you sell options the right way, you stop trying to predict and you start collecting. You are not the gambler sitting at the table hoping for a lucky hand. You are the casino, the house, the one who profits from the math and the probability over time. Insurance companies do not hope they are right about every policy. They use actuarial math to make sure they win over thousands and thousands of policies. Option sellers operate the same way. You do not need to be right every single trade. You need to be right often enough, with controlled risk, over enough trades that the premium income adds up, and it does. This is not a get-rich-quick strategy. It is a get-paid-consistently strategy. Covered calls and cash-secured puts are the two most beginner-friendly entry points into options selling. They require collateral you either already have or are planning to hold anyway. They generate income in a market that goes up, sideways, or slightly down. And they give you a framework for thinking about risk that most investors never develop. If you want to go deeper on how to actually screen for the best trades, how to find stocks with the right IV rank, the right delta, and the right premium to risk ratio, that is coming in a future video. For now, take the concepts from today and sit with them. Understand that premium is real income, understand that your collateral is working for you, and understand that time in option selling is on your side. If this video helped you understand something you have been confused about for a while, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need this information. Subscribe so you do not miss what comes next, and drop a comment telling me what strategy you want to see broken down next. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Consult a qualified financial advisor before trading options.